Welcome to day 23 of the 365 days through the Bible, chronologically. Today we are in Job, chapters 15 through 18. I really wanted to focus on one little section of Job, chapter 16. Job says in chapter 16, starting at verse 2, I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. Shall words of wind have an end? Or what provokes you that you answer, I also could speak as you do. If your soul were in my soul's place, I could heap up words against you and shake my head at you. But I would strengthen you with my mouth, and the comfort of my lips would relieve your grief. This is the person Job is. He's the one who you want when you're going through stuff. Not just because he's been through it, because he probably would have done this. He probably would have come around, put his arm around you, sat with you in silence, and mourned with you in the time of your mourning, and rejoiced with you in the time of your rejoicing, without ever mentioning one time why it was happening or anything. He'd just be there. He's that kind of guy. I can learn some things from this guy. And so I'm reminded also when throughout this whole section of Job, Hebrews 12, and we'll land there. Hebrews 12, start at verse 2. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. For consider him, verse 3 in Hebrews 12, for consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, lest you become weary and discouraged in your souls. Verse 4, you have not yet resisted to bloodshed, striving against sin. And you have forgotten the exhortation which speaks to you as to sons. And here the writer of Hebrews is quoting Proverbs 3, verses 11 and 12. My son, do not despise the chastening of the Lord, nor be discouraged when you are rebuked by him. For whom the Lord loves, he chastens, and scourges every son whom he receives. Let it be an encouragement to us when we are chastened, when we experience trials and misfortune. As long as we are sure of our salvation in Jesus Christ, we know we have a Father who loves us more than we love ourselves, and knows the end from the beginning, and knows what's right around the corner. Go with God.